Good evening to everyone present here. All you need is the plan, the roadmap, the courage to press on to your destination. With this quote, now I would like to call Mrs. Rajeshwari K, Head Department of Business Administration, to deliver the welcome address.
A very good evening. A warm welcome to one and all here. It's indeed happy to welcome you all to this workshop jointly organized by our college, Institutions Innovation Council, and Entrepreneurial Development Cell on problem solving and ideation. I express my hearty welcome to our guest, Mr. Dhan Singh Krishna Pandian, CEO, founder of Adi Software Private Limited. I also extend a warm welcome to our college principal, Dr. Lavanya, who is being a source of inspiration to all of us. And I also extend my hearty welcome to all the participants who took interest in joining today's event. And because of them, this event will be a grand success. And I welcome you all to this occasion.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I would like to call our principal, Dr. Lavanya L, to felicitate the gathering.
A very good evening, one and all present here. I'm so happy to be part of this webinar on problem solving and ideation. I congratulate the EDCL and IIC members for organizing this. And the topic, problem solving and ideation, the app person, our chief guest for today, Dhan Singh. So welcome, sir. Welcome on behalf of Jeppiaar College of Arts and Science. So the students and faculty members connected here. So problem solving is something which all of us do every day, right? But there is a method in which we can do. So in any way of in doing things, if there is a certain path or pattern, it will be easy for things to turn up in the right way. So it requires, in the first step, problem solving requires you to identify and define the problem in the first place. And then we'll move on to find the solutions, right? So like our chief guest here will tell about what are the ideation techniques, right? From brainstorming, probably storyboarding or mind mapping. Sir must be having a lot of inputs to share with you, being an entrepreneur himself. Okay, so I would suggest like all of us to take note of the inputs given today and use it for our problem solving techniques. And I wish this team all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I would like to call Dr. G. Monica, Assistant Professor of Computer Science and Application, to introduce the chief guest.
A warm good evening and all present here. It is pleasure to read the chief guest profile today. Dhan Singh Krishna Pandian. He is founder and CEO at Adi Software Solution. He has done BE Metallurgical Engineering at PH College of Technology. He has done MS Mechanical Engineering from University of Akron, 1996. He has various experience in different fields. Let me list down some of his experience. Process Control Engineer in Shivananda Steels in 1994. Software Engineer in IBM Global Services, US, 96 to 98. Senior Consultant in Ernst & Young, US, in 98 to 2000. Manager in Capgemini, 2000 to 2006, Texas. Then he was a founder and CEO at Adi Software Solution from 2006, over 16 years. He has over 25 years of IT industry experience, specializing in software development, architect, and ERP. Worked for big 5 consultancy companies and Fortune 500 clients. He has strong expertise in outsourcing. Thank you so much and warm welcome, sir. Welcome you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Monica and Dr. Lavanya, Mrs. Rajeshwari, Mr. Murli, Dr. Regina, Dr. Satya, and my dear student friends, everybody, welcome. And it's good evening to everyone. Yeah, my name is, like Dr. Monica said, my name is Dhan Singh, and we run the company called Adi Software here in Sirseri, Chennai. I think it's not too far from your campus, I guess. And yeah, so it is indeed a privilege and a pleasure to talk to the student friends from Jeppiaar and also across other universities and colleges. So like Dr. Lavanya said, yeah, I will try to get into some details of problem solving and ideation. And if there are any questions, maybe I'll try to answer towards the end. So I think I'll also would like to share my screen with a PowerPoint presentation. So I don't know. Okay, good. Yeah, so this is what I was planning to present. So yeah, today's topic is problem solving and ideation. And
Sir, excuse me, sir. Just a moment. Sir,
Yes.
excuse me, sir. Sir, your screen is not visible now.
So this is what I think we're going to be talking. So so problem solving. So I think that let's just look at the problem. What is a problem? So you might say, yeah, I don't see any problem. What is there to solve? No, there are plenty of problems around us. I mean, we might see them or face them on day-to-day basis. So many problems you would see, and out of them, are you interested in solving any of those? If you are, do you have the skill? If I do, can I turn that into a business idea? And probably can I monetize or can I make money out of that idea or a business idea? So I think identifying the problem is key, and then is the solution. So for problem solving skills, the solution need not be super smart, and problems may be hard. Solution need not be really a hard one, or it should be super smart and all that. Might be a very simple solution. Look at some of the recent solutions we are experiencing, like Uber. Uber is the first one which came. It's like a marketplace where they are balancing the demand and supply of cars and passengers and all that. And I think they start calling that as Uberification. How do I Uberify my business or my process? So many things started coming, like Uber-like businesses started coming up. And so many, for example, like all the other partners, Rapido, Dunzo, Porter. So in these solutions, the entities are already there. So when Uber came along, the cars were there, and the drivers were there, and the passengers were there. What problem they were trying to solve? I think the price was ridiculously high. So I don't think anybody was willing to give a ride at the price they are giving now in those days. So that is the problem they have solved. The prices come down, and they have kind of absorbed or cleared all the redundancy or the overcapacity on both passenger side, not on the passenger side, I would say on the both sides, both the demand and supply side. They have kind of balanced the capacity. So now there are not redundant drivers sitting around. I think drivers have easy access to passengers, and passengers have easy access to drivers. So that is the problem they solve. And likewise, all other people. Look at Zomato's Swiggy. Same thing. Restaurants were there, customers were there, food was there. But what was the solution? It was a pretty simple solution. You don't have to go to a restaurant to have your food. I will come deliver the food to you at your home. I know there are issues. Initially, they gave some lot of promotions and discounts and all that. Now probably they're not giving it, but that's a different story. But what problem did they solve? They made the access easy for a customer to order food sitting at home. Look at Google Pay and Paytm and all other phone to phone pay stuff. So can we imagine a couple of years ago, maybe like 5-10 years ago, Eleni guy, who tender coconut guy, giving you Eleni, and then you are able to pay Google Pay with him. Can you imagine that? It's all possible now. So it's all digital, right? So those that, I mean, what have they solved? Cash. So you don't have to really take cash with you to buy all this stuff. And then Tesla is what is this guy? Elon Musk guy. So the guy who bought Twitter. That's a different story. But what he did, Tesla electrical car, the first electrical car, or I wouldn't say a first electric car, most successful electrical car with the very high performance. It's pretty expensive car in the US, but then they were very successful. They turned the whole mechanical notion of a car into an electronic or a software notion. So it is more, Tesla is more like an hardware and a software, right? It is run by an OS, right? Operating system. It has become a software. So it's like any other device. So car is a device. So you can download, upgrade OS on your phone. Likewise, you can also download, upgrade OS on Tesla. So they have simplified it, right? So it has become an electronic or a software gadget now. So car. So it is no more a mechanical device. So if you look at it, there is no engine basically. There's not a mechanical engine. There is no liquid, no fluids. You don't need no oil, no water, no pump, nothing. So it's all electrical gear and electrical motors. The biggest thing is the battery. The battery is the heaviest thing probably on the Tesla car sitting. It's probably built in along with the chassis of the car. So that is a different way of thinking. I mean, I won't call that a simple solution, but yeah, that's they found a problem. What problem did they solve? Going away from our conventional fuels, so renewable energy, conventional energy like petrol and diesel. One day we are going to run out of it. At that point, I think we've already started seeing electrical cars, like electrical scooters and all that. Those are going to kick in, or it's going to take a quicker pace of adaptation on the electrical vehicle. And then you see a lot of the tool set these days people work with, right? So you come across so many different people on a day-to-day basis, like electricians, plumbers. Look at the kind of tool they're using these days from what we used to see like 10 years ago. What problem have been solved there? Easy to do things, easy to repair stuff. So these are some of the problems which has been solved lately. So problem is always going to be there, and solution is always going to be provided. And who's going to provide that solution? How simple is the solution? How successful is that solution? Getting to the customer is what makes it key for you to succeed. So I guess this is, I think I've given, this is a problem-solving picture. So basically, defining the problem is key. So you might identify a problem. I think there are so many drone-related activities or things going on now. Even when you go to a marriage function these days, you see people, photographers using drones to take photographs. So I don't know if that is really required, but yeah, people are using drones, right? Drone charts, and I think you might have seen drones being used by police to look out for the accused and all that. So drones are really used. So can we think of any ideas, or can drones be used for solving problems? I don't know. Maybe look at these days the palm trees, the Panamaram or Padani, whatever we get from our village sites. People has to climb all the way up. I don't know how long is your palm tree and how much time, and they risk their life to go up. Can we use a simple drone with some stuff? Can it go do the stuff what human is doing?